some guy was in the car and he was like, "Oh, this smell is overwhelming." And I was like, "Yeah, shoot." I was burning incense in reflection of children that have died, in reflection of gods and more that have died. So I was burning incense because I hadn't gotten a ride anyway. And I didn't think it would matter, but obviously I have to remember now that the car does not air out that fast. So I was burning incense in the reflection of death, the tragedy of death, and in the therapeutics to my death. And then I got that ride, so I jumped right up to grab the ride, but maybe I should have aired the car out a little bit more, but I forgot. My incense is going to be offensive to those God does not like. God doesn't like that man. So the incense is automatically offensive or overbearing. So that man pretends to be good and is normally pretty shitty. So the gods don't like the way he pretends to be good but is truly just crap. Gods don't like it. So it makes the incense and my powers mixed with the incense makes it offensive against him because the gods find him offensive and not the true beautiful good man he pretends to be. And I thought, oh my gosh, I forgot, if I burn incense or sprays and stuff, I really need to let it air out, or it will have the moral what you deserve reaction when you get in the car. It's like a mood ring or a magic 8-ball. My powers always make everything automatically tell you who and what you are. So if you're not that pleasant to the gods, you wouldn't want to know, right? So like, I gotta let it air out more. It was just an incense, so it's just spiritual. It's just the power of God, the spiritual weeping or constant suffering of dead and death and what they go through. And it's just a magic combination with smoke. But boy, I realized that my powers are going to tell people what that smell thinks of them every time. And I was like, oh gosh, yeah, I gotta air it out, I guess an extra few minutes or something. I could have drove down a different road and took a couple minutes or a minute longer. I didn't realize because I've never had a ride, right as I'm burning incense. I didn't think about it, but that was weird. And that's something I learned. Don't be the power of God in a smell. It will reflect how gods feel about whoever gets in the car. The child loved the smell. So the child has such a beautiful heart and soul that the smell was very pleasant and comfortable. And the man felt very overwhelming. The man felt like it was a very strong, overwhelming smell that he just couldn't take. And that's what the gods think of him. He's like a really bad yuck that pretends to be a really good smell until it's overbearing and yuck. So it's like a man that pretends to be good until it makes you sick because he's really not good at all. So it's very offensive and sickening to gods. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure I just and once he got out of the car, it's all aired out and it's not even that big a deal anymore. So like I said, I could have drove for like 1 minute more. I must have left just some stupid amount of smoke that just lingered too long or something. It was like, oh, this sucks. But live and learn, You never burn incense and think about how long till you can drive. And now I know. Yeah, I was thinking about doing so I ordered my little keychain things with all the little charms. And it's just a keychain ring and I'm going to put the little charms on it. And then I'm going to get a little sign that says, you know, keychain charms with my powers for whatever price I decide. And then I'm going to put on the sign, you could think a number, and I'll show you with my fingers that I'm real. And then it's a little keychain with my powers. They can do little fun things, and you can give money to PayPal Gill_Bonnie at yahoo.com and put my powers on the keychain whenever you want. And then stand out and see if anybody goes and buys them to see how real I really am. And this time, the United States can't stop anything.